Uh, mic working? Mute working. Oh, it is my. Hi, everybody. Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. We're booting. My Stream Deck is not showing the correct icons. So I don't know if I'm muted or not. I mean, I can see now. However. Hi, everybody. Good IS greetings. Thank you for the host. Welcome back to NieR. It's been a year, everybody. It's been a year. Let's see if they play their trailer. We're gonna sit here, hands off for a minute, if the trailer plays. C-Star, greetings. Yay for NieR. And C-Star, thank you very much.
Everybody, I'm here.
I have upgraded recently, quietly, semi-secretly upgraded the Xbox to the One X box, thanks to C-Star. C-Star, thank you very much. This will be the first game we get to play on that.
That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
If anyone is listening to this, there's something I need you to do. If you ever meet up with your high unit 9S, I want him.
We will turn him on. No menu options yet. I went to the main menu, there was no settings yet. It's just the trailer. We'll have subtitles on if there's an option for it. I think it's default, actually. This trailer is presumably pre-rendered and in need of some anti-aliasing. Commander Tomalak. Hi, Tomalak. Rex. Yeah, you can still do that. Hi, Rex.
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Pod 153, I order you to halt all logical thought and speech.
Fear not, A2. I can handle this.
Androids were designed to protect their human masters.
Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it.
You two are the last remaining members of your hub. That's not the operator. It's
Silky smooth bodies. You like the androids, yes? What's the difference with the normal edition? This is the first time the game's been available for the Xbox platform, so they bundled the DLC. There's one DLC package, sort of an arena battle mode that you unlock after completing 3 of the game's endings, 3 of the main endings for the game. So we're not going to get to play any of the DLC until much later. I think we'll be playing this about 2 weeks. That's my guess. So you see there were no settings options here. I think we get settings as part of the prologue. We actually get some menu options that we can't get to yet. So what's the difference with the normal edition? DLC's included. It has some enhancements for the Xbox One X. So even though we'll be playing in 1080p, as per usual, and the stream is at 864 right now, I think. 60 frames per second, it should be smooth. Some of the lighting effects have been retouched or reworked. Maybe a few of the textures. Not a lot. It has not been changed much. The PC port of this was for many people problematic, and there are some patches to fix most of that. We played the PC version last year. Did routes A through E and some of the others. Some of the other endings that come about in various ways. I'd like to play through the whole game. Not every single thing that exists, but I want to play through routes A through E and the DLC and other stuff that comes up along the way. Honestly, haven't decided how to handle spoilers yet. For now, let's say no spoilers for those who haven't played the game. At least no major spoilers about what happens at the ends of the game. If we could avoid those, I think for now we'll be all right. I'd love for us to be able to discuss what's happening I even want to discuss some of what we can only discuss once those endings occur. But we can save some of those conversations. Spoiler, this game has an ending. This game has so many endings. This game does not support autosave. Prepare yourselves. Play the game to find out how to save. Spoiler, I remember. At least that. Because of the subtitles, I would almost prefer that I position myself on the other side of the screen, but because of the minimap, I don't think we can reposition the minimap. I'm going to stay on this side of the screen. Yes, that's my name. Forget it. What's caps on this? Am I blocking it? Letters. So, we're gonna start on normal and hopefully turn it up to hard. A little later, after the prologue, maybe a little later than that, after I get my bearings again. By the end of the game, by partway through the game, you become quite powerful, and if I'm up for it, we'll increase the difficulty a bit then. The challenges and achievements in the game are not dependent on the difficulty settings, and you are allowed to change it anytime, so yay for that. Glory to beautiful android girls. Yeah, that too. Hey, Densa, greetings. Start on normal. Do you wish to turn on motion blur? I'm gonna say no. Motion blur is an iffy thing. I don't think it'll be missed. I heard they worked on the motion blur effect for the Xbox version, though. That is not enough of a temptation to volunteer to turn on motion blur. How about no? Maybe at some point we can toggle it on and off in a little test environment and see how it affects the gameplay. Settings. I'm not sure there is a subtitle setting. I think they have it on by default. Text, you set the language for subtitles, but I don't think there's actually an on-off. Difficulty normal for now. Partner, NPC, combat style, balance, minimap, rotation, vibration. More like motion barf. Good for them to offer the choice right up front to turn it off. Orientation, we're not going to mess with any of that, I don't think. Zoom, speed, brightness, blur, sound. Okay. There it is. Want to confirm. Save back. Japanese, please. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. The controls, I'm gonna have to relearn all these. Items, down, pods, eventually we'll have multiple pods, switch weapons, right, heavy attack, light attack, lots of jumping, and evade. Evade is tied to how we move and run all the time. Maybe called evade, but it's whoosh and then run, whoosh and then run. Lock on. We're gonna be using that pod a lot. Switching pod programs, finding the ones we like, locking onto enemies, and firing while we move and run, and it's just such cool stuff this game has to offer. Let's just start with the default. I don't remember messing with that. This game has so many gameplay elements that scare the shit out of me, but I enjoyed it last time. Beat 'em up, hack and slash, shmup.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
And those controls we just looked at have very little bearing on what happens in this
is Command.
gameplay mode.
Your Hot Squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood.
I didn't do it!
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Really? Okay.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
You do not have the authority to do anything but stand there and watch them die!
11B, down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Unlock my cannons.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
Thank you!
Seven E down.
Yeah, well...
One D down. Assuming captain's duties.
It's just you and me.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
Disorientation! This is so disorienting! Oh my god. By the end of the game, this is nothing, right? This.
Captain,
I think you're dead! Sorry.
4B down.
Good eyes. Have a good one.
All
See you in a
allied
bit.
units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
Where are we going? Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh! Not good. The terrain's gonna be my first obstacle I can't overcome. Now we're playing Gradius. Oh! Hey! Heavy attack! Oh. Oh, not this again! Oh!
Heavy damage. Standard top laser cell activated. Initiate short range control.
Yeah, all that.
Activating short range attack gear. enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Lockpot. Okay. Why the short range of all things? What's that? Whoa. Alright, target locked. Trying to figure everything out again.
Enemies destroyed.
Not quite.
After we get through this, maybe we could talk a little more about.
Is that our target?
Go ahead.
Negative. This enemy
Yeah,
is
that. How do I
unrelated.
use? Okay.
Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
Another one, please.
You don't say.
So we have that pod, which does long range, and we have many different configurations for the pod, but not yet. This is tutorial stuff, so no different configurations for the pod yet. Not good.
Laser communications recovered.
Toby, I'm transmitting your pod program.
Pod program download complete.
So I can change the pod program. Whoa! Ow! That didn't help. I was paying attention until you did that. Oh yeah, the pod has a. Okay, so the pod has a basic. Not where I want to be. Combat in this game is exhilarating and overwhelming. I've never surfed,
Better
but I
make sure he's actually dead.
imagine
next
it's a
time.
little like
That
that.
was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Greetings, man. Imagine you're lurking and working. Hope you're doing all right out there. Good to see you. Off today and tomorrow. Most excellent. Glad to be wrong. It's a lock. Okay, lock, switch. All right.
Message coming in.
Did I pick up? Zimbika, thank you for the host. 4 to 6 hours between We'll start with 4. Things going well. Hope to do 6. Hello, Simpica. Woo. Hey. Oh, that's right, the pod. We can float with the pod. My hands are doing things my brain doesn't yet remember. Iron ore, lower right corner. Okay. Ah, you're taking a break from grinding out some Destiny stuff. 9S right now. Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss. So that's the first pod program that's installed. You see it recharging there, the circle? It should be. It should be. I'm playing at 1080, but it does some form of 4K 60 frames per second. Oh, and the music in this game! If you don't get off on the music in this game, I don't know, but doctor might be in order. Yes.
Ma'am?
What is it?
Some of the
I was going
effects
to
have
send
been
you the map
polished
data
up.
I collected earlier.
Do it.
Oh no, that's horrible though, right? Woo! Is that? Gonna go back that way.
Exit confirmed.
Right?
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Even though
Nothing's
the
ever easy.
DLC is sort of an arena battle kind of thing, waves and all that I expect, I'm kind of looking forward to trying it. I hope I can pull it off. Whoa, that swing, that swing, that swing. Hold on, I gotta relearn. What the hell was that? It was an accident. It was an awesome little accident. I swung up towards the enemy using the pod. How did I coordinate that? Which way do we come in? The game... Okay, we came in the other side.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that, I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. To be it is.
The orientation shifts. Those took some getting used to. Will again. Oh yeah. That's right. Want to go all the way down, or I did? We're up here. That was right down there. All right. Where else do we keep going? Come forward from here. Talking about forward up top. We can go forward up top. The mini map. Look at the mini map too. Ah! We can come this way. Yeah, they're okay.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
Hey! It's dangerous to swing your arms like that. Let me out. Hello. overhead view is one of the more disorienting for me. That's right. And besides locking on, you can be moving with the left stick and controlling the fire with the right stick. And so many things can be going on at once, from lock-ons and melee attacks and pod attacks and directing those pod attacks. If I unlock, I could manually steer the pod, but
data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
the locks are very helpful. Is it okay to give tips? Yes, it is okay to give tips. For now, the only thing that's just no ending spoilers for people who have not seen them. Tips welcome. I should update the now command. Thank you for asking. The locks break as soon as someone falls, but you can unlock and relock quite easily. Previous arena, right wall, secret room with control for bridge. Okay, we can maybe backtrack. Let's see here. Dropped down into this one, didn't we? Previous arena, right wall, secret room. Yeah, stuff like this is cool. Outsider, for the glory of mankind! Previous arena. I think, okay, this is familiar. Right wall, secret room, control for bridge. Woohoo! Yeah, it's familiar. You might have steered me to that last time too. It is familiar. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Pick up medium recovery. You're a number 2, type B. Yo. Welcome, everyone. Lurking out there, hello as well. Okay, yeah, we went by that bridge before. Can't open that other chest yet. Okay, that was awful. Must relearn everything. It's a while till we get any other swords, right? How's everyone doing? Good question. How is everyone doing?
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
There's a speedrun strat that involves jumping your way over that bridge from the other side while it's still raised. Oh, that is beautiful.
Apparatus detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Come on, charge it up. Here. Ow! didn't have a lock on at all. Walking Dad. See you again. Hello. Aloha. Oh, I'm standing on one. These overhead views are tricky for me. There's gotta be. Gotta be. Oh, I'm really stoked about playing this game again. That's how I'm doing.
Factory, but couldn't find anything resembling
I'll
our
just focus on that.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Hope you're all doing well out there. I hope some of you are excited that we're playing this game again. I think we'll be playing a couple weeks to get through the bulk of it.
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
Exactly. When you jump, you really can't see you're jumping. You have to know you're jumping. Know you press the button, kind of track a lot of what's going on blindly. I know we come back to this place a lot throughout the game. How else would you know? How? Medium recoveries.
There should be another facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out?
Sure, everything will be fine.
It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Alert.
Warning!
High-powered jet
I didn't
detected.
need your warning!
No response from
Believe me,
long-range
I can
communications.
tell!
Doesn't
We're
matter.
in a bit of
I'll just
trouble.
take him out.
Ow! Like, ow. Ow! Oh, come on.
Is that?
Target enemy detected.
It's, well, Procyon, I can imagine. It's a shocker when you don't... I think I freaked out a lot. I'm gonna freak out a lot again. I'm gonna try to wholeheartedly enjoy it this time. I do struggle with the Rock'em Sock'em robots, though, if I recall. But that's later. I'm not playing Rock'em Sock'em yet. We're just small fry. Okay, you start shooting. You lock on. If there's anything to lock onto, fire! There's so many different controls to get used to in this game. It's not very forgiving about... It's just not very forgiving. Ah! Fuck you!
To me!
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy.
Right. I'll provide support.
Ow! Support. Yeah, he's providing support.
Alert. Incoming enemy attack from below. Proposal. Evade.
Come on, did you? Trouble getting the arms.
Packing in.
There's so much going on. Evade. Evade.
Boost!
Evade.
9S! Nine
9S black box signal detected. No response to communications.
I'm going after him.
Which way are we going after him? Alright, the camera really wants to go this way, so we're going this way. Arrgh. Nothing is fucked, dude.
Send a support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
Wait, why am I not? Oh, live! Can I turn the pod's light on and can I turn the pod's light off?
9S!
Nines!
about 9S. I have to repair him. Pod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair in
Shut up!
current...
Just do what I say!
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Although with so many details to what's going on, it's not all going to come back to me clearly as it unfolds. Yes, I remember some of the context for this. But... oh, not all. Oh, you're dead now!
The machines had that kind of intelligence. 2B, I found a weakness in the target, hacking in to provide support. The control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point. Got it.
Fuck, what?
Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
Okay. So. Beat you with your own arm! Evade!
You just die already!
Talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Oh, great.
They're all saying kill, right?
I don't imagine that this is going to end well. The black box. It's ready.
Right.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
Doobie, it was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
I may stick around and watch cutscenes on screen with you, and I may disappear from some of them. I promise to be inconsistent. Saving possible. My, oh my. See, it's closed. Are those the terminals? Saving possible? Wrong terminals?
So, mission complete and all that, huh? The Goliaths were wiped out, and we secured a route into enemy territory. Now we can...
9S,
Yeah?
thank you for uploading my data to the bunker.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memories. Mine are only intact up to the point just before we rendezvoused.
I see.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
This game uses online functionality for its message sharing features. Connect to the network. Yes, please. Game first save. Woohoo! Up to that point, you can die, and you will not have a save, and you will restart from the beginning.
5012 AD. The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end.
There'll be a test on this later.
The world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon.
Important.
5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
B. Hear me? All right. Just until only the right icon is visible. I don't see a left icon yet. We may not see the exact same things Really, yeah, finish. Left icon disappears for me about there. I can tell there's something there, but I can't see it. That brightness. Let's start with that. Looks good. Roger that. I should probably let you know that the entire process is being recorded for posterity. Now, let's take a look at your voice recognition settings. Seems your voice recognition is set to mute, which isn't going to work. I'm going to call out to you now. Make sure you can hear my voice.
Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, are we good now?
Yes. I'm fine, 9S. There's something calming about your voice. Is that true?
Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings.
Play around with the vibration setting? Okay.
Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so... Once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out. Oh, I see you've turned vibration detection on. Let's run a check to make sure it's working. I'm gonna tap you on the shoulders, alright? How was that? Did you feel it? Okay, check complete.
Should I have said no? Here, let's see. That was it? I have said no? I've played with them? Yes, you should have said no. My brain wasn't clicking along fast enough to guess that I needed to do that to get the rest of the dialogue. Doesn't look like I can trigger it again. Now turn off self-destruct. Okay?
I know no one likes the idea of self-destructing, but that's what regulations call for. Still, I'll keep it a secret from the commander.
Ah. That. Any other little bits hidden in here?
Morning.
Morning.
NieR.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
NieR.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man. 2B.
Item shop. All the items we had down there in the prologue, gone. We blew up. We've been uploaded back to the station. It seems that 9S uploaded our data before, or didn't have time to upload his own, so his last backup was before we met up for the operation. He doesn't remember as much of what happened down there. We're both alive again in rebuilt bodies. But all our stuff, gone. So, okay. I'm not gonna go spend our coin on this right now. I think we'll get stuff, right? Oh man, Chips, we're gonna spend a lot of... This game has a lot of menu time. We're gonna spend a lot of menu time. I'm actually looking forward to some of the menu time because I want to play around more with chips and programs and all the stuff that's really confusing at first and just goes right over the player's head. Hey, Gemster. And by the end of the game, hopefully you're getting to enjoy and use more of those systems, but we can even turn off a few basic things. Damage values. You talked about ProSign, you said you want to turn off the damage. You can by disabling the HUD chips, right? When we get to the point where we can do that. There's stuff you can sell that's basically not good for anything else. Oh, there's so much stuff to relearn. Want to take a break? No, just wanted to check out my bed. You can actually I had forgotten, so I would have said before if I had remembered. Looking at those chips now, I remember you can disable various HUD elements. As you saw, a whole bunch of them can be tweaked. Plus, it frees up sockets for combat stuff. The more HUD elements you're willing to disable.
Access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
Sure to save often. No autosave. There is a quick save. And there's all this cool mail. Maybe not the test mail, but throughout the game, there's a lot of cool mail. Messages intended for the verification of your mail account. IT ops. Got it. Can we delete it? No. Like where we're supposed to go. Let's keep looking around before we go there. Operator. Hello there. Starting to get quite the reputation. Oh, but don't worry, it's all good. The way you used your black boxes to blow up those Goliaths was so awesome. But try not to actually die, okay? We'll take good care of your data, so make sure to upload it frequently. Looking for command? Just head down the hall to the left. Server admin room is on the right. Take care. Around. I hope you get to, Quack. I was so impressed by this game and played it last July. It was a year ago when we played this. And it is so good. One of the most unique games I've ever played. Made such an impression on me. I've wanted to play it again since. We're all the same terminals. Our room. That was for, well, it goes for both. Good to hear, Lamia, and it's a beautiful game. Visually, even though some of the color palette is washed out, a lot of it deliberately washed out, beautiful game, and the soundscape is right. You've been using your recovery items? Yeah, how do you think I got through the prologue? Everyone on the R&D team is really proud of them. You can even buy them from the terminals in your quarters. Give them a try. Okay, I'll buy a few to make you happy. I didn't regret it at all. Either it was scary at times, difficult in many places, and worth overcoming all those challenges. It was very rewarding. I mean, I was bawling at the end. Okay, I cry in a lot of games, but I was bawling at the end of this one. It was sort of joyous and overwhelming. Those defense up items are going to be your most prized possessions. Well, I could invest. See if the shop is the same shop. Maintenance shop. Owner. Need any maintenance done? You've come to the right person. Long way from this stuff. Tree seeds, mushrooms, those special items needed to upgrade pods. We go fishing, we're gonna find other pods. I don't remember really where we get the other pods, but I think we fished at least one of them. We're in the noodle laser. I know we should try different things. I want to try different programs, but I also want my noodle laser. Okay, just so we're clear. Cannot fuse this. You have no chips with the same ability and rank. Eventually we can... I will have to remember the rules for fusing chips, but I will remember some of it, and maybe you can help me with the rest. Can't afford upgraded programs yet. These are not the... this laser is not the noodle laser that I was talking about. This is the program. We already have this one. This is the beam that shoots straight. There are different special skills your pod can have, you can equip. I want to play around with some more of those. And yeah, the noodle laser. Storage is a big deal. Question about storage. Is this the same vendor contents that shows up in the Resistance Village later? Because if I recall, when you buy out all the storage items that were available in that village, they're all one-time purchases, they're just gone. And my guess is this is the same effective inventory, right? If I buy the +8 and the... well, I can buy now, but if I had bought stuff now, they won't be available again later. Missile pod, yeah, noodle laser, flooded city, missile pod, dune in the desert. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And need a distraction from life and the world at large, and this, I think this'll do. So is there any reason for me I can't put any chips in things? Can I get a, does anyone know for sure? This merchant, same inventory as later in camp. This isn't a special opportunity to buy some extra storage chips, is it? I don't think it is. He doesn't sell the other stuff I might want to buy, like the defense chips you were talking about. At least those 8 chips are the same. Like, you buy those now, they won't be available later. My skills are first class, even for a scanner model. So the different androids have different functions, and throughout the game we'll learn a whole lot more about what those functions are. And some of them are clearly known. And I'll not say too much more. Get everything from the rooms there. Absolute cap on storage, so you wouldn't be able to take advantage of extra storage chips. I think that dovetails with the merchant inventory and what's actually available. Hangar. Checking everything out. Hey there, you going down to Earth again? I'd give almost anything to spend more time in a flight unit. We'd all like that. They're expensive, delicate pieces of equipment, so they don't just hand them out willy-nilly. New combat types are the worst. Last time you used a flight unit, came back with huge scratches on the side. What do you think fixes that, huh? We do. We work our fingers to the bone to get you a beautiful ride, and you go and crap all over it. All right, I get it. Sheesh. Our flight unit. A flight unit. Ugh, I don't feel so good. Her balance sensors got damaged, so she gets motion sickness. No matter how many times I repair the sensors, the problem comes back. Almost like it's in her head or something. You guys take care of yourselves so you don't end up like her, alright? Yeah, don't you dare scratch the bodywork. That's a two-tone paint. That stuff's expensive. Operator! I never get tired of looking at Earth. The hangar? Oh yeah, you can get to it from the elevator on my left. That's an exciting conversation. I think we're almost good. We get everything at everybody's rooms. Check out the hangar in the maintenance bay. Go ahead and quick save. Get in the habit. We're wanted in command. Everything's proceeding smoothly. There's no sign anyone's noticed any... Hey, what's your problem? Get out of my face before I rearrange yours. Nobody's noticed any... What? Operator 6-0. Hey there, how's it going? Majestic trees, pretty flowers, cute little animals. I love it all. You need something? No? Alright then. Bunker, go ahead. Say again, you lost your pod? Yes, I see. Well, a lost pod will emit a distress signal, so try and locate that. And then search the surrounding area. Bunker out. Maybe don't lose it next time. Honestly. Did you know you can install plug-in chips to improve your body's performance? If you want to install a bunch of chips, go talk to the S-Type model in the server admin room. Say, I've got a question for you. Are you using your pod effectively? Random, I know, but the thing is, you can install these things called pod programs that let you use special attacks. There's a bunch of different ones, so start tinkering around and see which works best for you. Saber. Hello, greetings. I'll use a keyboard how I want. I do what I want. Hi there. Boy, you two are thick as thieves, aren't you? I know you're only working together by coincidence, but it's still nice that you've become friends. Your bodies automatically register information from slain enemies to our database. It was a practical design to allow combat units to also collect intelligence. Are you checking your mail regularly? Sometimes important messages sit around for weeks because the recipient doesn't know how to check them. Laskin, what is up, dude? Greetings. You're well out there. Everybody. Seen a lot of faces. A lot of names, anyways, today. Don't be that person. Check your mail regularly. A transport terminal, all right? Hey, want a piece of advice from someone who's been in your shoes before? Back up your data whenever you can. Good advice. You do that, it doesn't matter if you lose your body. You can just load the backup data to a new body and be on your merry way. How may I assist you? This is Operator 210. Please keep it brief. That would be O for Operator. Okay, let's not kill everyone in here. It's a good thing we can't. Man, these operators are so fussy. Wish they'd just get me the data I need and let me do my thing. Soldiers. Operators. That concludes your mission summary. As for the detailed breakdown, the first thing to remember is... blah 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 blah. Operators try to explain everything, but I'm still so confused. I just hope I don't get in anyone's way. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. I've got plenty of recovery items. I'm actually blocking what you see me blocking in dialogue. I also can't see that dialogue either. Only the commander can approve communications with the Council of Humanity. Your soldiers aren't allowed to make individual contact. Hello, how goes the mission? you need additional mission intel, you can find it on your HUD. Obtain plug-in chips. Certain plug-in chips can also help you out. And I would move to the other side of the screen if it wasn't for the minimap placement. That minimap is going to be important and useful, and it will make me crazy if I'm in front of the minimap. I think less so this way. Hi, Commander.
2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time.
What would you have had me do?
Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Gathering intel, head to the surface from the hangar. I want to go to the shop first, look at the prices on that those defensive chips you mentioned. May as well grab what I can. You want to adjust my combat style. This is 9S. Oh, he's gonna ask that a lot. Range. I think he's on balanced. Close range, long range, aggressive, cautious, passive.
The surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
So, if we turn the difficulty up... Oh, there weren't any chips we were talking about. Were you talking about potions, Procyon? These are the recovery items. It's your bane. Still mad at it? Cyanak, hello. Why is it your bane? Those. Fair enough. Go back to maintenance and grab one of those upgrades. Can't open that chest yet, I think. Maintenance done. How goes? I don't know. That's why I'm trying to focus on the game right now. Here we go. I'm glad to be playing this again. Or I'm going to focus my attention. Yeah, the PC port made a lot of people bitter. Okay, stuff, menus. Our first, back to the menu. The weapons have stories. You unlock as you upgrade the weapons. Virtuous contract. How long can I fight amidst this bloody vortex of a battlefield? How long, I wonder? Odd programs. Plug-in chips. This is so confusing at first. Okay, the little vertical bar on the left side of each of these, I think, indicates whether they're equipped or not. For instance, damage values. We're looking at the equipped chips, so as soon as I remove this, it's going to disappear from this list. If we were on the all list, I think we'd see it toggle on and off. So let's go back to a different list. All chips. There's damage. Okay, I was sort of wrong. Look at the little chip icon next to that line. It's grayed. Grayed out. So damage values, we get 3 units. Storage units if we turn off damage values. Now we're not cramped for space right now. Not a problem. Turn it on and off. You have to decide where to place it. You can see we have all this room in memory. There's ways to optimize the chip so that you're not wasting space. You want everything stacked neatly next to each other in the end. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to upgrade them all in game. That's serious grinding I probably won't be willing to do on stream or end up doing off stream. I might have to look them all up too. Maybe the ones we don't upgrade by the end of the playthrough, maybe we'll look them up together and read some of them. Maybe we can turn off the mini-map, but I want that. Enemy data. There's at least one of these I turned off before, and I don't immediately remember what it is. Might have been damage values. Cool. All right. We'll get back into that. The categories of chips, system, what we have right now. OS chip removal means death. Just did some shopping, right? I should probably save before I pull our OS chip. Don't you think? A clever system for multipliers. In regards to general damage multipliers, or under the hood, this game has so much going for it. Lots of complexities, sort of beautiful complexities to play around with. Skills, tips. System. Pull all this stuff, that's fine, but an Android central system removal means death. Caution. Handle with care. Removal of the OS chip will result in death. Game over. Kill Automata. Fatal error. When you're in range, yes, you can save from the menu when you're in range. You're in that zone, that quick save bubble area. Yeah, sorry everyone, that's credit rule. Better luck next time. We have just achieved ending T. T for too soon. The ending Easter eggs are pretty awesome. T for terminated. I guess. There are endings for every letter in the alphabet, so.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Fucking slow down. B.
A2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that
Not
kind
sure
of
it was
thing.
worth it though.
Orders are orders.
All right, all right.
B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
We're not going to tell you again. Missile barrage. Yes, I managed to hit no one with that missile barrage. Beat that. Uh-oh. It's a super confusing perspective for me. Some of the bullet hell can be destroyed with a melee type attack, and some of it can't. Orientation. Oh, well, all right. That's right. Aiming with the right stick. I was not aiming with the right stick.
Bunker to 2B, come in.
I know you reminded me before. A couple of you did.
You'll be touching down
that was the moment it just clicked again for my brain. That's right. You gotta aim with the right stick while I'm moving around, or I'm never gonna be able to hit those things.
Good luck down there.
In these modes. Click! I may forget again, too, as brains and muscles compete for trying to remember things. Well, what they do changes a lot because you're in this mode and the sticks do this, and then you're in this mode and the sticks do that, and then you're in this mode and they go back to this kind of, but the other one does this now, and woo. We were going to turn the difficulty up to hard. See how that goes. I may regret
Target
that.
location
I may change it
acquired.
back.
Marking on map.
Let's do it.
Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Mini map. Red diamond shows your objective. Oh, wait. Hard, you can't use lock-on. No one told me you can't use lock-on in hard. Oh, come on now. You can't use lock-on? That might be a deal breaker. I gotta think about this for a second. Using lock-on. I don't know if I'm ready for that at all. That's harsh. First time you tried it, didn't you? Isn't that brutal? Lock on. The noodle laser. I'm okay with sweeping the noodle laser around manually, I think. But it's a very special weapon. You have to aim the laser on your own, yeah. Yeah. Which, as we were just saying, in the overhead flight sections, that's one thing, because you're focused on that task. But when you're on the ground and you're controlling the pod... Well, alright, let's just try it for the moment, and I'll freak out, and then probably change it back. Yeah? Okay. Expect we could jump all the way down to the street, but let's go through the building. Check it out a little bit. Unless there's just nothing in it right now. Okay, it looks like there's nothing in it right now. That's right, you can face plant. That's so good. Not the damage, but the animation. Jumping into the unknown. Part of the fun. So, I can't lock on. And in terms of aiming, you see that little reticle? Manual aim. Which means simultaneously attacking. You can still do it, but you basically have to be attacking something in the center of your screen, right? Or you won't be shooting it at the same time.
Hypothesis. Jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
Not anymore. So yes, you can save from the menu. Or we could, but...
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Sets... Pods... So when those terminals are available, shouldn't quick save be available? We have to have interacted with it once. Then the access point gives us inbox. Quick save
data
availability.
obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
That's gonna take getting used to. But the lack of lock-ons might help me in combat because of the... I become dependent on the lock-ons. Then I'm flicking the stick around and end up moving the lock to the wrong targets, which screws with the camera and orientation. Floats a lot. I may even have to mess with the sensitivity. The moose, they are not our friends yet. They might eventually be our friends. They're not our friends yet. For some reason, we want their meat. Beast hide obtained. Icons on the mini-map. Are those enemy icons? Maybe on a floor above us? Pretty sure there's a quest that needs moose stuff. You heard the man, Moose. I'm sorry. That is horrible. Aren't they some of the best things to harvest for currency? If you get the rare items. Okay, moose meat obtained. How about this music? So the map. Map is weird. We have to. About the map. Getting into this version of the map. Oh yeah, not my favorite map. Current destination. Markers. Terminals. Shop. Event markers. Don't be sorry, mooses are assholes, and they're quite scary in real life due to how aggressive they are. I have nearly had a run-in with a moose. I was camping many, many years ago with a buddy and our dogs, and early in the morning we saw a mama moose and her calves off a couple hundred yards from where we were camped, and our dogs were at that time not tethered or leashed, and they ran off towards mama moose and her calves, and we were scared shitless that our dogs were going to get trampled. Which did not happen, fortunately. We yelled at our dogs, who, you know, they don't always listen, and we just yelled, "Stop!" And the dogs froze and actually stopped and did not go running up to mess with the moose. Scary. Some of these areas we spend so much time in throughout the game, they're familiar already. Gonna wander around for a bit, see what we run into if we get out of our league here. In terms of the quick save area, we're no longer in that. Do you see the gray bubble? Look at the mini map. And there's our save terminal, and you can see the bubble around it. Anywhere in that area you could quick save from the menu as long as the terminal's clear. Oh yes, and if you're zooming around and you hit a bush, you'll stumble and slow. Just to avoid. Can't. Okay, we can't go in all these little nooks and crannies.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
I remember to interact with these after we clear them, or they won't be available. App info unlocked. Hello there. Greetings. You kept going, huh? Attempted 2 more times. You say attempted, does that mean those attempts did not succeed the way you wanted? Is that a what's the B when they're on the ground? Is that a finisher or something? When they're weak? When the B prompt appears over a downed enemy. Why is an engine that appeared in 91 used for a game of 2010? Why? And why are they still trying to say that they're not using remnants of that engine now? I don't understand why they won't dump it and start over. They've already suggested that they are using their in-house engine, the same one that they hate it anytime anyone calls it Gamebryo because it's mostly changed from the days it was really called Gamebryo. But as evidence to the contrary, there are still files in their engine from Gamebryo. So yeah, you know, they kept stacking on top of the same old stuff. And patching as necessary, but maybe not as warranted. Oh, sorry.
One of our teams
It's
came
a
under
finisher.
attack just the other day. Who knows what'll happen to us next?
Things have been dangerous around here lately.
App information unlocked. Fallout 76 on the same engine. Yeah, and the next Elder Scrolls. That's what really makes me sad. Connecting to the network. Did it get disconnected from the network? Not seeing any bodies laying around yet. Maybe we don't need to go heading off into the desert yet. I remember bits of where one map connects to another. I think we need to go that way yet. Sure. Money's good. I wasn't even looking at my health. I got wrecked. I heard the screams of crazed androids underground. Sure. Reliquary system. When your character dies, the body remains on the map as a corpse. Body contains various data. You'll have to go back to your body to retrieve your belongings. If you die again before reaching your body, it will disappear. Keep playing for an extended period without retrieving your body, it will disappear. It'll keep shooting till the fight ends. Without the lock on, it's gonna take some reprogramming on my part. I don't mind spraying in the middle of nowhere when I'm toggling a lock on and off. I know that when the lock is on, I'm gonna hit something. When the lock's off, I won't. Okay. Now that that's gone, I'll be spraying and I might be trying to lock onto things without it working and not really processing it all. So there's gonna be a lot more useless gunfire. I'm gonna ditch these guys for a minute just to get back to our body. No, changed the difficulty to hard just now and was surprised to find that you're not able to use lock on hard difficulty. What else do they take away on very hard? No, not you! Crystal. Shouldn't my body? There it is. Retrieve! Repair! You recovered your plug-in chips. Do you wish to restore your previous equipment? Yes. That'll matter more later. Depending on what you have equipped, you don't have to have all your chips equipped. If you equip all your best chips and then die and leave them on your body and don't retrieve it, yeah, you can actually lose your chips. Bodies. Maybe that's why bodies weren't showing up yet. I hadn't died yet. Silver. Acheron's sword. Other players' bodies. If you have the network features on, you'll be able to see other players' dead bodies. By examining them, you can do the following. Retrieve. Temporarily gain 3 random effects based on the chips the player had equipped. I didn't know it was based on what they had equipped. Repair. The body will follow you around and aid you in combat. 1 max. Vengeful Girl. Almost won at a city of building blocks. Weapon attack up. Overclock up. Drop rate up.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
The moose hit really hard. Harder than a lot of the lesser machines. If I remember, I'm not worried too much about getting slaughtered by that moose. The moose will be there later. I want to come back and fight more moose. But this might force a choice between melee and ranged combat a lot more of the time. Forced to decide whether I'm shooting something or attacking it, because getting into range, it's hard to just go straight at a machine that's going to keep backing up on you. You need to kind of float around, get behind it, around it. And if I'm trying to center my reticle, that's like coming straight at an enemy when they're most likely to just back up, and it's going to be tricky to combine ranged and melee. Except for that float. I should better learn the actual attacks. If I hold the button, the attacks, then lunges. That's just one press and hold. Light attack. That's the... Let's go look at the weapons here. We can get some information about this from the weapons themselves. Right now we're using Virtuous Contract. Combo, light attack 4, heavy 2. I can't put that weapon in both slots, can I? No, see how it's switched out of light attack? I can use Virtuous Contract as a heavy attack. Really, you want a different weapon in that slot. Need a different weapon in each of the slots. You have extra pod skins under items materials. Thank you. Maybe later they unlock? Is it possible they haven't unlocked yet because we're very early game? Key items. Fishing! Oh yeah! Better get to that. Key items. Grimoire Weiss. High-capacity device used in the Gestalt project. Exudes a vague aura of pompousness. Pod model. Cardboard pod shaped. Wait. Pod model. That's not a skin? How is that? What's the deal with the grimoire? Cardboard pod skin shaped after a very sturdy box used for transporting goods in the jungle. Retro red. Retro gray. Machine mask. Head covering worn by machine life forms. PC, you'd get them from getting the day one edition or pre-ordering. Grimoire Weiss is the book from NieR Gestalt. It behaves like a pod, pretty much. Pretty much, huh? Ah. I see, it opens up and behave. Okay. Check out another one here. There really is a skin, but it must be something slightly different than a skin if they're going to categorize it differently. I'm down with the cardboard pod. Is the grimoire also equipped and then skinned? No. Okay, well, start fishing.
Commencing fishing.
It says she's sitting on a little virtual stool. I did not pick a good fishing spot. Oh,
Report
nothing.
failed.
Yeah, we get nothing there. You pick good spots for fishing.
Complete.
Fishing we shall do. Lots of fishing. You don't think fishing with cardboard is a good idea? When you played this, you didn't have vibration on? Had to use visual cues only? I don't remember if I had vibration on. Alright, we'll try one more time under here. Under the bridge. So you get little bobs, and then a big bob when you get a bite.
Report.
What'd we get? Fish and like, kill a fish, let's say. Kill a fish. Let's try that again. Yeah, Soitler, I've been very salty over that. Many times. For a long time.
Catch confirmed.
Another one. Our encyclopedia collects these. A carp. One more. Let's go for 3. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. Nothing? box looking like nothing. Three, two, one. Let it go. Okay.
Nose complete.
That head is cool. I'm gonna unequip it, but maybe we'll put it back on later. The cardboard box I'm gonna keep now. Go to the camp. So that is good for approaching as an enemy's lunging back. Instead of doing an attack sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 that eventually sends your sword out spinning, just one press hold, she really does lunge forward pretty quick. I think that'll if I remember to do it, that'll mitigate a lot of the loss of distance. Prey was arcane. We're gonna take our first break soon. I'm really enjoying playing this again. I can't tell. Probably break before chatting everyone up here at the camp. We can go in 2 hours. I'd like to. I've scheduled.
So this is the resistance camp, huh?
Or I'd like
we
to
should
go.
probably go talk to their
6,
leader first thing.
because I don't burn out suddenly in the next couple hours. Oh. Good effective pause. Actually, a way to pause the game and the music. The Xbox menu. Pause during cutscenes and dialogue. Does it happens every time, Jamster? Kind of like that happens to y'all. That's good. Okay with this. I don't mind influencing people to play good games. A better influence than have many other ways. Yeah, Procyan, but I bet that's a tough pet peeve to have because you know it's such a common mix-up. There really no hard pause except during cutscenes. I don't want to have to mess with the volume. We're gonna have to do this for breaks. I guess so. Not like a PC where I can just mute the PC. I know I could go to the Xbox menu, but that has its own complications. I think just the music be enough for breaks. Yeah, there'll be a little sound going in the background, but simpler. Okay, break time. Take 10. I'm gonna go stretch my legs, get the dog some food, grab a soda, and I'll see you back here. Stay tuned.